Oh my god, hello, good day. Pardon me. Welcome back to day 10. Can you believe it? Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing because it's so cute. Anyway, I'm making cinnamon rolls today, so I have to dress the part of a baker. A little cottage fairy baker, duh. Anywho, uh-oh.
Nothing makes me angrier
Anywho, so I was watching a video, right? I was watching a video from Hamza the Alchemist on YouTube. And then I went off and I went on TikTok, and there's videos everywhere, all in the search bar about, oh, new Epstein file, Epstein emails between Trump and shh. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if Trump was having sexual relations with Hillary and Bill and Epstein, because obviously they all are. That's like the whole point of what they do. Anyway, and what I want to talk about today is just reclaiming your damn mind, for real, because everything in this world is actually like programmed and is created to form a narrative inside everyone's minds and imagination. And so when someone is forming a narrative for you to see, you're going to start imagining all these things. And I don't know if you know this, but everything that you imagine is what comes into your reality. That is literally what you see. So if they're putting narratives that all these bad things are happening and all of this is going to happen and that you are suffering and you're struggling and you need to work hard because all the money is gone and there's no money for you, you're going to be thinking, oh my God, all this bad is happening in the world. There's nothing good happening. I have no money. There is no money. What are you going to start seeing? That you have no money? You're going to start seeing all this bad happening in the world. You're going to start feeling powerless and hopeless. Hopelessness? I don't know. And so I actually used to be, I had an era where I was this huge conspiracy theorist. And honestly, when you start looking into conspiracies, you kind of get lost in it because there's so much that you want to know, and then so many things start clicking and you're just like, wait, what? Is this true? Like, this actually seems to be true. And honestly, the biggest thing that came out of me being a conspiracy theorist, because I had to stop because it was just too much. And it was just me putting all my focus on the government and all these evil things, right? Like the Illuminati. Anyway, had to come back to myself and had to be like, fuck the conspiracy theories. My life is my own. I get to believe anything that I want. Life can be everything that I want. So if I want to believe that my life is sunshine and rainbows, I'm allowed to. So what? It's my life. My life as who I am right now, I might as well make it a good one. Anyway, the biggest things that came out of me being a conspiracy theorist is not eating fast food anymore. I don't eat McDonald's. Maybe I'll eat McDonald's French fries, but even then it's like on the rare occasion. It's also made me want to live more naturally, I guess, get more sunlight, be in the grass more. Honestly, just like come back to nature. You know, I don't know. And to stop believing everything around me. Stop being a follower. Just start creating what I want for my life. If I want to believe that I can make money like this and that money just loves me so much and it's not hard to make money at all and that I'm never struggling, why can't I believe that? You know? And the whole thing in life is you think your perception and your focus is on all of these things that are keeping you down from where you want to be. But in reality, it's just you. If you're religious or if you're not religious or whatever the hell, if you believe in God but you're not religious, you don't believe in God, whatever, the kingdom of God is within you. And this is not me trying to push God or religion onto you. This is me simply saying, whatever you hope for the most in the world, for you, for yourself, for your life, is within you. And maybe that sounds crazy, like, okay, well, if it's within me, how come it's not happening? Girl, because you need to turn the TV off, okay? All of the political propaganda and everything is literally that. Everything is propaganda. You need to stop believing everything you see. Turn off your phone, turn off the TV, because everything has been created to give you a certain perspective and narrative of your own life. Do not forget, you are not merely a human. You are a spiritual being. You are God. Like, why are we forgetting this? This is for me and for you, but we are all God. Now, I'm gonna go back to the Bible because I just saw 555 on the time, but God put a piece of himself in the human. So, to everything, I learned this in the video from Hamza the Alchemist, everything is polarity, right? Everything is a spectrum. That's what I'm saying. Everything is spectrum. You know, there's light and there's dark, but everything is infinite. That's why the spectrum is a spiral. Did I say this in another video? I feel like I did. The spectrum is a spiral, and there's light and there's dark, right? Light and dark. Love and hate, happiness, sadness. You know, there's like everything is a spectrum and there's polarity. There's polarity for you too. That's where heaven and hell come in. Everything is polarity. You can live in heaven on earth or hell on earth, and it is all up to you. You cannot be a victim to your circumstances because your circumstances were merely here to level you up, to teach you what you need to learn, to overcome lessons for your soul in order to get that done and then continue growing, because you're never going to get to one destination. There's no destination in life. Whatever destination you have in your head of where you want to go, that's merely a goal. There's no final destination in life. Life is infinite and continuous. There are simply, when you want to be a specific type of person, you're going to do things to become that person. But you think, before you become that person, you think, once I become that person, that's it. I'm going to have everything. Everything's going to be good. My life's going to be amazing. Once you finally become that person, you're going to realize, this is nice, but I want more. And you're going to continue growing and becoming new versions of yourself, and this and this and this. So you can never hold on to anything too tight, because everything is just flowing, you know? Literally, life is literally like this. Everything is flowing and everything is a spiral. It's continuous. So, yeah. Main point of what I'm talking about in today's video is really... Sorry, I just saw that the date was November 16th and I was like 6, 7. Anyway, the main point of this video is you are the creator, director, and actor of your life. And honestly, if that is difficult to comprehend and accept, do more research about it. What's the harm? If doing some research, boring research, maybe some difficult to understand research, can lead you on a path to where you obtain everything that you could possibly want in your life and more, so many blessings, so many opportunities, so much money, so much abundance, so much happiness, so much whatever you want, peace, relaxation, all that research is going to have been worth it. Doing the work is going to have been worth it, because honestly, like I say, the hardest work you'll ever have to do is inner work. Charlie. Oh, I think he's having a nightmare. Charlie, are you okay? He's like, girl, let me get back to my dream. Okay, sorry. He looks comfy. Anyway, yeah. Don't forget it. Also, guys, this is like a little tangent, but you know those honeycomb, chocolate covered honeycomb candies from Trader Joe's? Oh my god, I fucking obsessed with those. My mom got a bag, and I swear every time I passed by her room I had to eat one. They were so good. So now I made my own and I have to chocolatize them today. Hopefully they turned out delicious, scrumptious. And I'm also making cinnamon rolls, and I don't know how to work with yeast yet. Active and instant, what's the difference? Anyway, I'm about to go figure it out. But since I create my life, I decide I do know how to work with yeast because I am a super quick learner and everything always works out for me. Yeah, so I'm gonna have the best cinnamon rolls, the best honeycomb candy, and the best Sunday ever. Love ya.